Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, just letting you know that this video contains scenes that may not be suitable for people who suffer from epilepsy. Please keep this in mind if you intend to watch the video. And now onwards to the puzzle-solving silliness that is Lucy Dreaming. Oh my, is there so much silliness. I've only just begun to scratch the surface. Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Lucy Dreaming. And when last we left off, the game has given us a definite direction in which to progress. We're to use the metal detector in the mud to find money. We're to use that money to bid on things in the police auction so that we can get the case files for the Fergus twins incident. And then we'll use the information in those case files to hopefully get to the bottom of what truly happened, and maybe figure out something about our nightmares at the same time, because they appear to be connected. But before we do any of that, we need to win at Goosey Whallop. We need to get 3 hits on the goose, because that will probably get us another badge for our backpack. That's easier said than done, however. I'd like to have another go, please.
Can I have a go at Goosey Whallop?
Sure. Do you want me to explain the rules to you?
Oh no, I've tried a couple of times, and I'm not very good at it, but I do know the rules.
Nah, I'm a seasoned goose walloper.
Fair enough. Let's wallop.
And by wallop, I mean try to wallop. Hopefully I'll be able to get the dialogue for 1 wallop and 2 wallops while trying to get 3. Let's give it a go. That's a miss. That's also a miss. That's a miss as well.
That's all your spins for this go.
Darn it!
How did you do?
I didn't manage a single wallop.
Hey, I thought you said you were good at this. Fancy another go?
My reflexes are not what they could be, sir.
Yes, please.
I'm gonna need a lot of attempts at this. Let's give it another try. That's 1! That's 2! And that's only 2.
That's all your spins for this go.
Progress!
How did you do?
I got 2 wallops.
Good going. Fancy another go?
Could you just give me the prize now? No, you've got to get 3. Alright then.
Yes, please.
I'll give it another go. Here we go! Nope. Nope. Nope.
That's all. How did...
I did.
Let's click through all this
Fancy another...
and give it another try.
Yes, please.
Here we go again. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3! Ha-ha!
That's all your spins for this go.
I did it!
How did you do?
3 wallops. I got that goose proper.
Oh, nice one. Here you go. Take this badge as your prize.
Thanks.
Fancy another go?
I can just keep going. That's good, because then I can get the dialogue for 1 wallop.
Yes, please.
Let's see if I can get the 1 for 1. And... nope. Nope. Nope.
That's... How did...
I did.
We'll skip
Hey,
this,
fancy an...
and then
Yes, please.
we'll try again. Close! There's the 1. Right, if I do that...
That's all your spins for this go. How did you do?
I only managed 1 wallop.
Could be worse. Fancy another go?
no thank you!
No, I'm all walloped out for now.
Fair enough.
We got the thing, and it took me far less time than I thought it would. Let's look at our rucksack.
Let's check out my badges.
We now have this one.
I earned this badge for goose walloping.
But I don't have that badge. I won't get this one in this playthrough. I'll have to wait until after. But I show off things at the very end. Either way, we must now progress, and I'm going to save. Because I was incredibly lucky there, hitting that goose 3 times. Now, we need to look at this mud.
No outdoor event would be the same without it.
Can I pick up the mud, now that I know there's money there?
I don't need a mud pack.
But you do need the money that's in there.
I'm already standing in it.
Let's ask you again about the money, just in case he has more information.
What money did she drop?
No idea. The tits came and picked up most of it. Anything else will be under all this mud. If you see her, tell her not to sue me, alright?
Gotcha.
Bye.
Come back if you fancy a wallop.
No, not anymore. Not anymore. Right, let's walk over to here.
No out.
Skip that, and then use the metal detector, which I've already set to what I think will be the correct setting. Brass, 0 to 5 years. Let's give it a go.
I wonder if I need to tweak the detector's settings.
I think I know what I'm doing wrong, and it took a bit of trial and error to figure it out. Contrary to what the steward told me about the money being dropped in the mud, looking in the actual muddy area won't get me anywhere. You have to do what you did when you were looking for the token. That is, use the detector on the grass. Grass, 0 to 5 years. Let's go.
Ooh, I just found £1.
1 whole pound? We're rich! The game even describes it as a whole pound.
Ooh, a whole £1.
Don't spend it all at once, Lucy. Unfortunately, we're about to spend it all at once.
I'd better not eat it.
You had better not eat it. Shall we use this here?
I don't want to waste my only £1.
Can I use this with you?
You don't need that. It's free wallops all round now.
Fair enough, but it's nice that there's a bit of dialogue for that. Now, let us spend this money at the auction. 1 whole pound. It's going to be used well. Okay, well is subjective. Let us use this here.
Don't just give me the money. You need to bid first.
Let us chat with you and start the auction then.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm ready. But first, I'm going to ask about this.
Did you ever work with the old police chief?
Briefly. He left a couple of months after I joined the force.
Did he ever mention anything about the Fig brothers case?
Oh, we never mentioned that case around him. He had an obsessive nature. If you knew what was good for you, you'd keep the conversation light. You know, the weather or pop music or something. He never missed the chart show on radio. He used to record it religiously onto meticulously labelled cassettes every week. I remember one time he couldn't find a blank cassette at home and almost had a meltdown. He even came into work after hours asking everyone if they had one he could use. See what I mean? Obsessive about pretty much everything. None of us were entirely surprised when his wife left him, to be honest. She gave boxes of his stuff to charity after they split up.
But what about the Fig brothers?
Like I said, we all avoided talking about it. Didn't want to trigger him.
Interesting information.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Considering the fact that there's all of this here, like the cassette player and the box full of cassettes. Now let's use these chairs and bid.
Right. Is everybody ready for the auction to begin? I said, is everybody ready for the auction to begin?
Oh, yes.
Okay, first up is this fine semi-automatic rifle behind me. What am I bid? £10 to start? Do I see 10 at the back of the room? 5. Do I hear 5? 3 then. Do I have 3? Back in the room for £2. £1 it is.
I have £1.
Is that a bid from the young lady who presumably has a gun licence at the front?
No, I guess not.
Fine. I'll just put it down as unsold, like everything else today. Right. Last item. A large box containing all the evidence from the Fergus Fig murder investigation. Shall we just dispense with the theatre this time? What have you got?
We've got all of this stuff. Oh dear. I really want to try that one.
£1.
I suppose it'll buy me a Twax bar at the shop. Going. Gone. Sold to the young girl with the already bulging rucksack at the front for £1.
Yay!
To say that today has been grossly unprofitable would be an understatement. I'm going on a break. That'll be £1, please. Thank you. Don't, touch the guns and stuff, all right?
Wouldn't dream of it.
Atta girl.
Right, let's have a rummage in that box. There's loads of stuff in here, all bagged up. It's information that I'm after, though. Ah, here's the case file. Let's take a look inside. It looks like some of the pages are missing. It doesn't even tell me the date of the murder. It has the details of 2 crucial pieces of evidence, though. The DNA sample found at the scene, and the sword with blood on the blade and fingerprints on the handle. I agree, it's pretty compelling. But something tells me there's more to it. It mentions Horatio's interview recorded on the night of the murder. Shame the interview cassette's not here too. I bet that would shed some more light on the case. I wonder if I can discover what happened to it.
I noticed the giant rifle behind the policewoman that I couldn't see before. And an axe in a box behind her too. But let's look at things. Like the DNA evidence.
Apparently, the DNA sample was hair retrieved from the fist of the victim. It looks like Fergus yanked a clump of it off his attacker. The DNA match to Horatio was 89%, with a 99.9% likelihood that it belonged to a close blood relative or sibling. So it was definitely a close family member. I wonder if there's anyone else who fits the bill. I'll ask around.
Might be. Let's look at the sword evidence.
According to the coroner's report, the murder weapon was a sharp blade exactly like the one found hidden at Fig Hall. It appears that Horatio had attempted to hide it up the chimney. There's a photo of the scene, and you can even see the dried blood on the blade. Forensic analysis confirmed Horatio's fingerprints on the hilt, and that the blood was 100% matched for his brother Fergus. This photo reminds me of one I've seen somewhere before.
Yeah, I remember seeing that previously. Is there anything else here? No, doesn't look like it. Let's get out of this screen. Before we leave, I'd just like to say that I checked what happens if you say to the policewoman during the auction that you wanted to see what happens if you don't bid at all, and Lucy just says £1. So no matter what option you click, she'll buy the item. So we have some information, and I know where we can go to use it. We can go to Fig Hall and check that picture that's on the wall. But first, I'd like to see if the police officer went and bought that chocolate bar. Yes, they did! Hello.
She's eating a twax.
That is a good choice. Let's chat.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing? More importantly, how's the chocolate?
Enjoying your twax?
It's okay. I'm sure they used to be bigger.
They certainly used to be cheaper.
What can you tell me about Horatio's interview?
Well, that was a long time ago, love. It was recorded on the night of the murder.
When was that exactly?
Look, I don't mean any offence, but could you just drop it? Leave the detecting to the detectorists. There's no need to lose any sleep over it.
That's precisely my problem. I just know there's more to it than the case file suggests.
Yeah, we're losing a lot of sleep. But I wonder whether the interview is in that box full of cassettes that the police chief used to record the radio.
What was it you said about the police chief?
What, about him being a complete obsessive? You couldn't talk about the Fig case around him. He'd flip his lid. Oh, and he was obsessed with a weekly local radio show which played chart music. He used to record the episodes onto a cassette each week. Right after the Fig murder, he was too busy to buy any cassettes and ran out. He went scouring the whole town for one. His home, the shops, even police station. I think he found one in the end, but we all gave him a pretty wide berth after that, including his wife. She left him and gave all his stuff away to charity.
Yeah, I get the feeling that he took the tape that was used to interview Horatio and recorded over it. Hopefully he didn't record over all of it.
What was the exact date of the murder?
This case is closed.
What if I could prove that the original evidence isn't strong enough to support the case? Then you'd tell me?
There's something about this case. Brings out the obsessive nature in people.
Something tells me there's more to it. I can't explain why.
Whatever. In the unlikely event you can cast serious doubt on both pieces of evidence in the case file, I'll throw all caution to the wind and tell you, like it'll make any difference.
It might. It might.
So you won't tell me the date of the murder?
Nope, that case is closed, unless you can prove otherwise.
We know which pieces we need to debunk, but I'll ask anyway.
What evidence would you need me to debunk?
Both of them. The DNA and the murder weapon.
I'll try.
Bye.
See ya.
You didn't even say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Ah well. Let us go to the street and head to Fig Hall. But we need to go look at that picture. In here. This one.
I suppose I might as well take a look. According to the plaque, this photo's almost 40 years old.
Yeah. That's there.
Hang on a minute. There's the sword in the chimney, complete with the same dried blood spatter. If this photo is really 40 years old, what's it doing there 30 years before he even hid it? Unless it was actually hidden there decades before, and isn't the murder weapon at all. At least, not for this murder anyway. I wonder why someone hid a sword up there in the first place. I should go and tell the police officer about this.
I should. I want to try and take this.
I wonder if anyone would notice if I took this.
Yup. Plus, I have an alarm switch right under the counter. And Howard the receptionist does a mean pile driver. You can pick up a promotional pack for members at reception. I think there are some postcards in there.
Thanks.
That might be what I need. Right, let's talk to you.
Do you have a set of postcards for members?
Oh, yes. And not only that, I'll even throw in a free branded tote bag containing promotional literature from our specially selected third-party partners.
Joy.
I know, right? Here you go.
Thanks.
Here, let me take that visitor pass, too. I recognize you anyway.
Excellent. Let us look at the tote bag and see all the wondrous joys that are contained within. I'm not going to say no to a free bag, especially if it's of high quality.
It's got some postcards and promotional junk in it. I'll take them out.
Okay, let us look at the brochure.
The Joy of Crabs. Crabbing is an inspired pastime enjoyed for generations. Make the most of your trip to the seaside by luring crabs into a bucket with rashers of juicy, full-flavoured prime-bat bacon. Create succulent memories with your family this summer. Created by the Guild of Bacon Marketeers.
That might be the book I need to enter into another dreamscape. But first, let us say hi to it,
Hi.
and then use it with the dictionary.
Promoting a crabbing holiday there probably wouldn't achieve a lot.
Indeed. Now let us look at the postcards.
One of them shows the sword stuck up the fireplace, and the other shows the Fig brothers duelling 40 years ago.
Yeah, I think this is what we need. Let's use this. The case file.
You can see the sword in the fireplace in both photos.
Exactly. We have some progress. Can I show this to the police officer? Let's try. Now let's use this with you.
Here you go. This photo was taken 40 years ago. You can clearly see the blood-stained sword in the fireplace. And the other photo shows the two brothers duelling when they were younger. That's likely when the sword got covered in Fergus's blood.
Okay, I'll buy that. Fair dues. You're not at all bad at this. Found anything about the DNA yet?
Not yet, I'm working on it.
We got one bit sorted, but now we need to sort out the other part. And I think we will get the answer by using our dreams. That may sound strange, but that's the kind of game this has been so far. Also, I need to make sure that I've done everything I can in the other dreamscapes first. So, let us go into here and put this back
It
down.
feels nice when I...
and put this here.
Maybe next to the bed would be a better place for it.
And that's where it goes. You go in here. And we'll put the joke book in here.
Well, I suppose this counts as inspiration.
Just want to be thorough. Let's go get some sleep. It's been quite a day, hasn't it? Okay, you're still there. I thought you'd be walking around, Mr. Fumble, but no. Let's have a drink. And then go back to the ruins of Bapchester. And then... what do we do with the case file in there? Let's not put the case file in there. That's a bad idea. Baking book in here.
There we go.
And then we'll get some more sleep. Maybe they fixed everything up now. They have not fixed everything up now. Is there anything I've missed? There's the wanted destruction. There's them. There's bread. I could take the bread.
A load of bread rolls.
Can I have one of these?
I'll just take one.
Excellent! We have a bun.
Call it what you like. It's small, round, and made of bread.
That it is. Can I eat it?
I don't fancy eating it myself.
Fair enough. That is a good sign that we're going to be using it to solve a puzzle, that's for sure. Now let's drink this. And when we come back, folks, we will use the crab book in the dream box and go to a new dreamscape. Hopefully, it will be one where we can get a clue as to how we can disprove the DNA evidence of the murder. But if it wasn't Horatio that did it, who did do it? And why did Horatio run off? And when we come back, we'll have to use the... we're going to have to use the Fuzzy Wuzzy Duckling, aren't we? Because I imagine where we're going to head is underwater. What with crabs and all. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. If you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.